former Highland Park Baptist Church building was heavily damaged by a fire Friday night into Saturday morning.
News 12's Brian Armstrong spoke to an area historian about the church's history and its loss to the city.
Curator of Collections Lindsay Stuber with the Chattanooga Historical Society says the start of the church dates back to the 1890s.
Well, Highland Park Baptist Church started out actually as Orchard Knob Baptist Church, dating back to the 1890s. And it's not until the 1920s that they build the church that unfortunately was affected by the fire.
She says the church grew and expanded in the 1940s due to former pastor Dr. Lee Robertson's sermons and popularity.
He's thought of to be one of the first televangelists because he's kind of creating this new preaching style. And because of his popularity, they end up building a larger auditorium facility.
The Chauncey Good Auditorium sustained massive damage, and it also damages part of the city's history.
This church was influential. Dr. Lee Robertson, in terms of the church community, was a large figure, creating Tennessee Temple University.
Passerbys are able to see the heavy damage done to the church, particularly from our perspective, the back half, as it looks almost completely demolished on the way down. If you look a little further up, you can see not a lot of visible damage to the clock tower.
Iconic part of the church, so I mean the hope is that there will be some kind of preservation there to help preserve it, to help keep that legacy physically there.
She says there might be a connection with the church and Dr. Martin Luther King.
I know he preached at Memorial Auditorium, gave a rousing, important speech in the civil rights movement. From what I can tell, it was likely a meeting between himself and Dr. Robertson in his office, but have not really been able to find much on it.
Brian Armstrong, News 12 Now.